Hello everybody, we are here to work on the task adding activities to a Moodle course. We are going to explore the activities available in our course. Under a top section called activities, we are going to add to discussion forums. We are going to add a Moodle read aloud activity without a grade. We are going to add a quiz activity with a grade, and we are going to add a sticky notes activity with no grade. We are going to document our findings. We are going to publish the video on YouTube and then share the link and activate it in this forum. And we are going to respond to at least one other person. So let's get started. Okay, we are on Blended Online Learning in my course called True Beginners 2024. I'm going to click on Edit Mode and I'm going to create a topic section called Activities. I'm going to Edit Settings. I'm going to call this Activities on Moodle. I'm going to save changes, and what I can do is move this after my family and home, because the activities will be related to introductions, greetings, and my family and home. So I'm going to put it there. I'm going to refresh, and here we see that it's after module 2. Okay, what are we going to do here? As the first activity was to add 2 discussion forums, one for support and one with a rating for a grade, we are going to add an activity or resource. In activities, we see that there are lots of activities to choose from. I am familiar with assignment, with choice, with forum, with glossary, with H5P, with some of the Moodle activity types, with the quiz, with SCORM, with survey, but I'm not familiar with some of them, such as wiki, workshop, lesson, feedback, diary, dialogue, database. I still need to learn a lot about this type of activities. But well, the ones we're going to use are forum. I'm going to start it, read aloud, quiz, and sticky notes. So I have them in start now. Let's get started with forum. We are going to create a support forum. In the description, I'm going to use what I have already prepared, some instructions. Okay, and I'm going to insert a GIF. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, here it is. So I'm going to drag it there. This image is decorative only, and availability, no due date, no attachments, change subscription and tracking, optional subscription, discussion login, do not lock, discussions after a period of inactivity, not this, no whole forum grading and no rating, common module settings show on course page, the first language will be English, no groups, no restrictions, no completion conditions because it's a support forum, and no other change. So I save and return to course, and here we have the support forum. When we click, we see this, the instructions, and that beautiful GIF. Okay, now let's create another support forum, and what we can do is add an activity or resource, click on forum again, and this will be a discussion forum with these instructions. So I'm going to copy and paste the description here. I'm going to add that image that I love. Save. But we have to give it a name. Introduce yourself. We can put this bold, perhaps a bit, perhaps in red. These are the things they need to include: first name, last name, nickname, country of origin, nationality, age, email address, occupation. I will choose the standard form for general use. Availability, yes. Attachments and word counts. I'm not going to allow any attachment here. Description and tracking optional. No discussion login, but this will be with a rating. And we are going to put maximum rating, 100 points. Grade to pass, 100. Common module settings, it will show on course page. I'm going to force the language to English. I'm not going to restrict access. Completion conditions, yes. We're going to add a requirement to start discussions or post replies. Okay, I'm going to start a discussion and to receive a grade, a passing grade. The grade will be ratings, not whole forum. Then the rest as it is. Save and return to course. And now we see we have the support forum and the introduce yourself forum. And we have the instructions and the beautiful GIF. Okay, now the next thing we have to do is add a Moodle read aloud activity without a grade. So now we add an activity or resource. We choose Moodle read aloud, and here we are going to use the material I already prepared. This is the text. I'm going to copy it. This will be in the reading passage area. We are going to give students 2 minutes to read this text. The instructions will be practice reading this text aloud. Follow the instructions on the screen. So that could be in the description better. Okay, and the name will be the Radley family. Okay, we are going to display the description on course page, and the passage language will be English US. The TTS voice, what is this? The machine voice. The machine voice, I want it to be Ivy. The machine voice used to read the passage aloud will be this one. The symbol plus means it is a better quality voice. I want it to be extra slow. And I don't know much about this, but I watched Elizabeth's video, and here we can use specific matching options for specific passage words. So if I go here, I can copy those alternatives. Then the pre-attempt instructions, I will leave this as they are. Post-attempt instructions, thanks for reading, but I could write a plain text format. The target words per minute could be 70, 60, as they are true beginners. They can finish before the time limit by pressing a finish button. We are going to enable the listen mode. So the listen mode shows the reading and model audio before the activity commences. We are going to enable practice mode, listen and repeat. That's it. And maximum attempts and limited because this is not graded. For the advanced, custom font, a font name that will override site default for this passage when displayed. I'm not going to change anything here. Grade calculation, normal, total, correct words per minute. Yes, not the strict one. Human machine grading, human or machine evaluation for grade. I will use human or machine evaluation for grade. Master instance, I'm not going to change anything here. The recording and AI options, audio recorder type, just start. Enable AI, yes. Line transcriber, I will leave it as it is. Passage transcriber, guided. Then US East, I will leave it like this. The days to keep the file. Words per minute, adjust the words per minute score by ignoring or discounting some reading errors found by AI. The default no adjustment subtracts all reading errors from final WPM score. No adjustment. I will leave this as it is. Fixed adjustment. This rate should correspond as closely as possible to the estimated machine transcription mistake average for a passage. Well, activity open and close dates. I will enable it. Post attempt options. Link to next activity. No. Evaluation display. Yes. No grade. Latest attempt. Grade to pass. Nothing. And here, common module settings. Show on course page. We force English as a language. No groups. We're not going to restrict completion conditions. We can add a requirement to view the activity, but no grade. And that's it. Save and return to course. I don't use this much at my school because, as we all know, Moodle is quite expensive, so we have it for just a few things. And here we have the Moodle activity, the Radley family text, practice reading this text aloud, follow the instructions on the screen. When we click, we see that we have listen to a speaker, read the passage, practice, listen to the speaker, repeat after each sentence, and read the passage aloud, speak at a speed that is natural for you. And we have different tabs, view, grading, as there are no recordings, no data available, reports, and we can check the attempts, the model audio for this text. We can record our own voice here by uploading an audio file. Here we have a play model audio with a markup model audio. Tap words in the passage below to add a break at that point in the audio playback in preview and practice modes, so we can decide the chunks they will listen to during this preview and practice modes. Excellent. And administrator, the different alternatives we added. Okay, I need to have a look at this in detail. Okay, so that was the Moodle read aloud activity. Let's get back to activities, and we have these three. Now we have to add a quiz activity with a grade. So we are going to add an activity or resource. We are going to choose quiz. We are going to give this quiz a title, the Radley Family Quiz. And the instructions could be read the following text and answer the questions below. The timing, I don't need to put a time limit here. The grade will be grade to pass 60. The layout, new page for every question. The question behavior, I'm not going. Oh yes, shuffle within questions, yes. And how questions behave, deferred feedback. Each attempt builds on the last, no. Review options, I will leave this as it is. Appearance, show the user's picture, no image. Decimal places, I will leave this as it is. Save exam browser, no. Extra restrictions on attempts, no. Overall feedback, no, not necessary here. Common module settings, show on course page, and English as the first language. Completion conditions, we're going to add a requirement. Activities completed when they receive a grade, a passing grade. We save and return to course. Oh, grade to pass cannot be greater than a maximum. Oh yes, so it's 6. Let's see now. Yes. But if we click, we see that there's nothing here. So we have to add a question. We are going to click here and add a new question. First, it's going to be a description where we will put the image with the text. And here we're going to put the image. Good, this image is decorative only. Oh, it's too big, so let me see if I can make this smaller. Good, it's there. I'm going to center it. And then we save changes. This is a text. Now we're going to add a new question. It's going to be true, false. The question name is true, false, 1. And the question text is this. Here I put the 2 questions, but I'm going to take this out for a second one. The correct answer for this, there are 3 people. No, it's false. We save changes. Then I'm going to add another one, another true false question, and it's going to be called true false 2. And now we're going to leave the second one. They live downtown. That's also false. Good. Yes, I can put these 2 together and I can add one more new question, multiple choice, and this will be multiple choice 1, and the text will be this one. I'm going to create only one just to show how to do it. And Sylvia is one of the answers. The other is Ron and Allison. Okay, here, paste. And the other one here, paste. And this would be Allison. Now, according to the text, that is Sylvia's brother. Good, so that will be the correct one, 100%. And Ron, I will put none. If not, it will mean like penalties. Allison, none. Perfect, and we save changes. We can also provide feedback. Good. So there we have the text and 3 questions, 2 true false and 1 multiple choice. We have 1, 2, 3, so the maximum grade is 3. We save, and now let's have a look at the Radley family quiz. It says read the following text and answer the questions below. So we preview the quiz. Oh, here it says grade to pass 6 out of 3. There's a problem here. Good, so we have the text. We go to the next page. There are 3 people. That's false. They live downtown. That's false. That is Sylvia's brother. And we finish attempt. The answers are saved. I submit all and finish. And submit all and finish. And 3 out of 3, 100%. Now, I want to go back to this and edit the passing grade here. The grade to pass 2. Let's see. Let's see what it says. Yes, grade to pass 2 out of 3. Good. The next thing we have to do is add a sticky notes activity with no grade. So we go here, we add an activity or resource. We click on sticky notes. The activity name will be personal information. For the description, I will use this. Perhaps this could be bold and a bit bigger. Description on course page. No, not necessary. Notes setting. Let's see here if enabled users will have a limit number of notes they can create. Yes. 1 note per user. Show author. Yes. Students can move any notes. No, I don't want to enable this. Students see all notes all over activity. Yes. Rotate notes. If enabled, notes will have a random rotation effect. Okay. Votes setting. I don't want any votes here. But interesting because you can choose a vote type, like a like vote. Color settings. Let users choose the background color for notes. Yes, and you see there are 6 colors. Common module settings. Show on course page. Yes. Forced language. English. Restrict access. No. Completion conditions. It says with no grade. So perhaps the requirement could be to view the activity. And that's it. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, so here we can edit the title. And I can copy this and paste it here. We save it. Maximum of 20 characters. So perhaps your nickname only. Good. Your nickname. Save. We are going to add another one that is called your nationality. Save. And one about occupation. One more, occupation. So we see your nickname, your nationality, your occupation. Perfect. Okay, I can add this as an example, and you see who wrote it and the person's answer. My nationality, Argentinian. And that would be great to have one as an example for them to follow. Teacher. And there it is. Great. So we have explored the activities available. We have done these 4 tasks: discussion forum and support forum, the Moodle read aloud, the quiz, the sticky note, and in a few minutes I will publish the video on YouTube, share the link in this forum with all of you, and respond to at least one other person. Okay, that's it. Bye.